Ablazify presents How to Avoid Bad Hires and Discover Hidden Talent. Have you ever hired someone who looked perfect on paper, but within weeks, you knew it was a mistake? Or maybe you passed over a candidate who didn't have the flashiest resume, only to watch them thrive somewhere else? Bad hires are costly, draining time, money, and morale. But here's the flip side. Spotting hidden talent can change everything. The right hire doesn't just fill a role, they elevate the whole team. Today, we'll uncover how to avoid those painful hiring mistakes, and more importantly, how to discover the diamonds in the rough, talent that others might overlook. Welcome to Ablazify, the place where we turn everyday leadership challenges into strategies for success. If hiring feels like rolling the dice, stick around. We're about to show you how to see beyond resumes, unlock hidden potential, and build a team that thrives. Here are 7 strategies to avoid bad hires and uncover hidden gems. 1. Look past the resume. Resumes are like movie trailers. They highlight the best parts, but don't always reveal the full story. A candidate with all the right credentials might crumble under pressure. Meanwhile, someone with a less polished resume may have grit, creativity, and problem-solving skills that outshine the competition. Instead of just scanning for titles and schools, look for progression. Did they grow in every role? Did they take on challenges and expand their responsibilities? Growth is often a stronger predictor than pedigree. 2. Focus on values alignment. Skills can be trained. Values? Much harder. If someone's values clash with your company's culture, no amount of training will fix it. Ask behavioral questions like, tell me about a time you made a tough decision that tested your integrity. Look for answers that show honesty, humility, and resilience. A technically brilliant but values misaligned hire can do more harm than good. 3. Test real-world problem-solving. Instead of asking hypothetical interview questions like, how would you handle conflict? Give candidates scenarios they might actually face on the job. Ask them to walk through their thought process. This reveals not just what they know, but how they think. Sometimes hidden talent shines brightest when faced with real-world puzzles, not rehearsed interview answers. 4. Don't underestimate soft skills, communication, adaptability, emotional intelligence. These often matter more than technical knowledge, especially for leadership pipelines. A candidate who can't collaborate or take feedback might look like a star initially, but can become toxic quickly. On the other hand, someone with moderate technical skills but excellent emotional intelligence can grow rapidly into a top performer.
When I first became a manager, I hired someone with an Ivy League degree and years of experience. On paper, he was perfect. But within months, it was clear. He couldn't work with the team. Constant conflict, low empathy, and resistance to feedback. I had to let him go. The next time, I hired a candidate with less experience, but a strong growth mindset. She asked great questions, collaborated naturally, and within a year, she was outperforming senior hires. That's when I realized, character and adaptability beat credentials every time.
5. Spot passion and curiosity. Hidden talent often reveals itself through genuine enthusiasm. Look for candidates who light up when they talk about their work. Do they read, experiment, or learn outside of formal training? Passion fuels growth. A curious learner who's always exploring new ideas can outpace someone who's simply coasting on past experience. 6. Use structured interviews and multiple perspectives. Bias is sneaky. One person might be swayed by charm, while another might overlook quiet competence. That's why structured interviews, where each candidate is asked the same core questions, are so important. Pair that with multiple interviewers, and you'll get a more rounded view. Hidden talent sometimes doesn't stand out in one conversation, but shines when multiple perspectives converge. 7. Invest in trial projects or probationary periods. When possible, give candidates a small real-world project or trial assignment. This lets you see how they actually perform, not just how they interview. Many hidden talents are doers. They may not ace interviews, but they excel once they roll up their sleeves. A short trial can reveal strengths you'd never see in a Q&A setting.
I once interviewed a candidate who was nervous, stumbling over words, and clearly uncomfortable. My team wrote her off, but I decided to give her a short project as a trial. The result blew us away. Her work was creative, detailed, and ahead of schedule. That nervous candidate? She's now one of my top performers. If I had judged her only on the interview, we would have missed out on a superstar.
Now picture this. You walk into your office and see a team that's not just competent, but engaged, collaborative, and full of hidden stars you uncovered. No more dreading the fallout of a bad hire. No more costly mistakes draining morale and budgets. Instead, you've built a culture where potential is spotted, nurtured, and unleashed. The best part? You don't need a magic formula, you just need a sharper lens. Look past resumes, prioritize values, test problem solving. And most importantly, stay open to the possibility that the quiet candidate might just be your brightest gem. So here's your challenge. In your next hiring process, try one of these strategies. Maybe it's giving a trial project. Maybe it's asking a values-based question. Watch what happens. You might discover talent that others completely missed. If this video resonated, share it with a colleague or friend who's part of a hiring team. A single insight could save them from a costly mistake. And if you want more practical tips on leadership, people management, and building thriving teams, make sure you subscribe to Ablazeify and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.